I'll probably have to manually do all this, and that's going to take 30 years. Unless, again, I appoint... like in this province, I could appoint an Orthodox guy and force convert him. It is a little tempting if I have anybody Orthodox within the realm, and I do. It would have to be somebody that I have a hook on, though. Or, of course, create a hook for. I can filter this, of course. Hooks. Must have hook. No, don't have hooks on. Well, I have househead hooks on most of these folks. Okay, then what I want to do is find everybody, sort them by age, try and find somebody that's very unlikely to sire an heir. Look at this, 69-year-old Bulgarian Orthodox chap. Unlanded, decent skills. Oh, he's an intelligent chap. Hopefully not too intelligent for a bit of... Oh. You've been discovered fabricating hooks against this court. And he would end up in your court. Would that actually change anything? Would he get out and go to a different court? He'd end up in this court, surely. And I can still fabricate in that court, assumedly. It's a bit of a loss for me to hand out this place, but I also really don't want to marry him to someone infertile first, Jake. Old men keep having emergency babies on me. Is that so? Right, well, let's slow down here first. We look for the guy. Arrange a marriage to... Well, actually, since he's in another court, I can't just marry him to any old bint, can I? And I would have to invite him to my court, so that's not going to happen. Oh, come on, though. He's 69. There's no way he's going to have an emergency baby. I mean, sure, I could give him my granddaughter, but... he'd accept that, wouldn't he? Still, that doesn't seem worth my my time at all. Well, that would almost guarantee that he'd die without giving an heir. Alright, well I can give you a matrilineal marriage like this, at least. There's almost no chance that he would. So let's try that. Then I'm gonna land you. Oh, you'll even gain some opinion of me. He becomes my vassal, oddly enough, not my son's vassal. Alright, I'm still your... It's funny that. I'm still your heir, which is great. Now, look at that learning. Hold on, if you've got that kind of learning, I know what I want from you. I want to have you on my council. Even if you're likely to die quite soon, you'd be pretty good at converting while you're at it. I don't seem to be able to appoint him here, though. He's gotten even better at it now. In any case, hopefully before he dies, I can get a hook on him, force him to my religion, and get that place converted for me. Only the unlanded can be here. Really? Because, I mean, my son and player heir is pretty landed. And this guy's pretty landed. Marshal, vassal, champion. So how do I get that old coot? They also aren't head priest. What, can I only have head priests or something? I have plenty of options here. Maybe because it's still looking for something else here. No? I don't understand why it wouldn't like that. Oh, right, probably wrong religion, of course. How could I possibly have a Bulgarian Orthodox take that? Right, great. Extra incentive. If he converts, he can be my my head priest for a while. And then I actually hope that he does live for a wee bit. Right, maybe it would be prudent for me to slaughter you before I take care of this. Because otherwise you might go and kill them and then get all war score, which I'm not looking for. Truth be told. Again, going into these hills, but I don't think... That's right, I don't think... Ah, come on, it's good for PS to get some battle experience. Some more battle experience. We got men-at-arm counters, which is lovely. And not a huge amount of advantage. Some might even say a disadvantage. Great, we lost this war. I didn't want it to drag on any longer, so be it. Bring them to sword. I'm looking forward to being done with wars for at least a wee while. Oh ho! Yeah, looks like I have to go through this way. Could I not, you know, take them from that side? I'd rather do that. Who do we have here? Penniless Sod is what I'm seeing. Penniless Tengri Sod, but with 10 prowess. Is there a downside to me bringing all these people into my court? I mean, maybe they're going to hate me so... Well, of course they would join schemes against me now, wouldn't they? Didn't think of that. Vengeful. Well, his prowess isn't that great and he's getting older, so I think I'll just have him around as murder fodder for my heir, because my heir, when he takes over, is going to have some unruly vassals that he needs to keep in check. And nothing puts people in check quite like slaughtering a load of heathens in the prison. Hopefully my son doesn't have any issues with doing that. Fickle, ambitious, diligent, good. If he had something like, was it compassionate or forgiving, he'd hate to execute people. What luck! My agents have discovered a way into the study where this guy... Oh yeah, you're the one I'm trying to slaughter for elaborate reasons. Moldavia have that alliance, well, 2 alliances that I need gone. His messages are now mine to read. Intercept communication for scheme power. But my scheme is already rather powerful, is it not? Oh yeah, it's max power. Scheme success chance is already huge. I shouldn't muck up my secrecy. Let's just take it and get him slaughtered, end those alliances, and then take over Moldavia. With everything we've got, when Moldavia are diplomatically isolated, it's going to be much more of a fair fight, although they do have a bit more money than I'd like. Okay. Grab myself another penniless heathen. Again, they will just chill out in my dungeons. Well, not my dungeon, home arrest. Keep them alive so I can kill them later. Accosted! Blood seeping into the dark soil. It's so dangerous for you. There we go. He's all dead. No one even suspects my involvement. Wonderful. So that has stripped one of Moldavia's alliances, but they still have the biggest and most dangerous one yet. All of Khazaria. Bloomin' goulash, always out for me. Is that my ally getting smoked in another war? Defending against another force. Oh, jeez. Khazaria. What? I think this alliance with Halleck is working against me in new and interesting ways. Somehow I didn't think these two would be slugging it out against each other, but Now they are. At least I won't be called into the war, at least not from Khazaria's side. I might be called in from Halik's side, and that's going to bother me a lot. Well, maybe they don't have the prestige to call me in. 357? Don't know if that'll be too much, but I'm not getting involved against my own ally. Probably going to cost me fame. I can totally see it costing me fame. More than I'll get out of this war. Oh, that's right. It's a defensive war, so you could call me in for free. That I don't like. Seems like there's a lot to not like about my situation. My choice of alliances was perhaps a little poor. Or rather, maybe I should have only gotten one of them. That said, it's only based on... No, it is a marriage. I married off Portal Storm well and truly. Well, we've made our bed. We've got to sleep in it. The fun of Crusader Kings is the stories that you generate here. Hopefully this is a story of me capping the war leader in this siege. Down you go, and it's victory for Tanner. 18 ducats, right. Well, what do I get? I get a staggering 75 prestige, huge amount of opinion, which I suppose is rather welcome. Let's just have all of you go home for now so I can see what my options are. Now you're stuck in this other war. Ugh. No, thank God, you're only an ally. Right, I didn't pay attention to who the primary war participant was. It's this guy who I don't know or care about, so Halik shouldn't be further attacked, and then I'm good standing with both of them. Now, Moldavia. Soon, very soon, I hope we bring an end to somebody here. Oh, crumbs. I pinned them, but I didn't actually start killing them. It was you, was it not? I want you diddly-urdered. Let's double check that again. It's you and you. Oh, I'm much better off killing Grigorli. Much, much better off. Just to be sure, allied with Khazaria due to Grigorli Stimpy Whatsits. Yeah, he's gotta go. Grigorli dies, then I invade Moldavia when they have no allies. What do I do in the invasion? Well, much as I'd love to do this, I'm not nearly famous enough. So I need to go for the duchy, and you bet I'm going for this duchy and everything within it. Their numbers are good, and their money is also good, but so are mine, so I'm just going to have to win a fairly even fight against them. Not that I'm big on fighting even, but I'll give it a go. Oh, I could subjugate the bugger! Take his primary title and make him your vassal. But he's a kingdom, and how would that even work? Throw a party and hunt, Jake. You gotta get that prestige going. Yeah. The trouble with an invasion is that I actually need to keep my kingdom relatively tight. What in the world is going on here? Is this your war? It is. You're going against so-and-so in a liberty war, and you're actually outnumbered. I should probably help you with that. What would they even do in a liberty war? They're not going to be free from me. Well, I hope not. Crown authority reduces 1 step, and you owe favors. Well, you're not my player heir, so I don't really care about you giving out favors, but I still don't like it. Can I join your war? Nope. Only if he's fighting a peasant faction. You're going to have to deal with your own mess there. He'd become a king with no lands, I think. Where was my head at, though? Let's get rid of this. We still have 2 schemes going, which is good. We could extort our subjects, which is always good. Could go on a pilgrimage, no need to right now. Feasting is also not necessary. Wouldn't mind going on a wee hunt. That cost is going up, though. And it's not like prestige gets inherited. I don't want to say we're coming towards the end of our life, but we are ailing. I want to fight for that duchy, though. How much more I'd earn if they all chipped in just a little more. Why take a little when I can take a lot? We already have quite a bit of dread. But I think I'd rather have that tyranny than 10 relation. Plus, it's for the extra money. How can I say no to that? When I have an extra scheme available, I want to do something diabolical, but we need to wait for one of these schemes to finalize and then start thinking about how we take over Moldavia. Looking forward to that invasion, honestly. Ransom? They're dear to me. Wouldn't you please let her go for 50 ducats? Oh, that's right, I captured somebody there. I'd rather kill them, but you make a compelling 50 ducat reason. I forget how you increase the amount of money people give you with your hooks. In fact, I have hooks on people. Why don't I check what can be done? Oh, it's still just 50. You can transfer Count Bernan and Heir to Transylvania. Not yet. This guy still owes me a conversion. Yeah, there's no way. No way he's going to impregnate that. Excellent. Low control, not excellent. You there. I don't like this situation. Where are my provinces? Califat, Targanju. These two are the main problems. Get to work. Both orthodoxy, sadly. It's going to be a long road of religious recovery, but we're doing what we can. When Heir's converted, it's going to look a whole lot better. Aha, murder, bewinged messenger. As my scheme moves closer to fruition, swift communication is key. I have a especially clever pigeon, which somebody could use to send an urgent message if the need arises. How would I get the bird to the castle? Delivered as a gift? Yeah, that sounds too risky, right? We've got a great thing going on. There's no point spending or taking additional risks. They will die. Moldavia will be alone. Oh, they're already defending against another war. Well, that's just swell. Looking forward to getting this county back, but hopefully you convert it first. Dangerous habits. What dangerous habits? This character's quest for visions is taking a toll on them. That's only a tiny penalty. He'll be fine. Herbalist is working for him as well. Medium boost at that. Integration of that title is going to take forever and a day, but if Transylvania becomes part of the Wallachia kingdom, that's all the better. You could say you should just take Pannonia, it's a much stronger kingdom, or even just take Carpathia, it's an amazing empire. But we said we'd be king of Wallachia. I think we're cheapening out if we just take a different kingdom. Oh ho! This old git here has something to hide, it would seem. Lucky for me, I didn't have to be quite as creative with how I get him in my grip. Strong hook. I learn of his secret. Or I expose it. No, we're just getting that one straight up and using that one straight up. You will convert. Hilariously, he actually gains opinion because being evil to Orthodox is such a huge problem. But now I have a level 33 learning individual who actually want to live for 14 years and not a day longer. So this is a good opportunity. You would take 4 years to convert that. How long would... It's not even showing up here. What's wrong with this man? Does he really not want to be in my court that badly? Because I want him in my court. Gonna unpin you, get rid of that. He's 70. No way he'll live to 84 now. We had somebody pushing 100 in the Alba campaign. But really though, why is he not showing up here? Oh, he's on scholarship focus. He hasn't even gone for whole of body, he just wants all that. Oh, good job on him, very learned man. Alright, it's a new month, maybe that'll have refreshed the list. No? Anybody want to shed some light onto how I can't get this glorious Slovanskan individual as my thingamajigger here? I mean, I can have my own daughter do it, but I can't have him. Doesn't he need to be in your court? He is in my court. He's my vassal. He's my direct vassal. Might be his opinion of you. You think? I got a minus 86 who's eligible right now, so I don't think it's that. Theologian, scholar, herbalist, intelligent. What in the world is stopping him? Land, Jake. Yeah, he has land. Oh, it's a priest title. It would depend on whether your faith allows da-da-da-da-da. Because he's landed, he can't have it. Right. Well, that's a tricky one. I've landed him now. I don't think it's a good idea to unland him. You don't make money. Of course, I don't have any churches in my realm. Oh, well, fair enough. Fair enough. That makes sense now. Okay, I want to get a bit more devious. Specifically, I want money. I feel like I just don't quite have enough money. That might seem rich coming from a guy with 4 figures here, so let's upgrade something to extra fort level on the capital. Don't mind if I do. There's not a lot of tribal buildings available, are there? It's a shame they're all going to get nuked in time. But for now, they have to work for me. Caliphate doesn't do a whole lot for me, and I'm not sure I want to build up these places. Just going to focus on the capital for now. So, I want a lot more money. How does one go about getting a lot more money? Well, I thought back to when we played Naxos, and we were making plenty of money by punching out the realm priest. Trouble is, whilst we do have realm priests, they don't really make any money because I have no churches in my land. I assume that's why they're making no money. So that's not really much of an option. Raid Constantinople. Nah, I don't really enjoy raiding. It's really tedious. However, you make an interesting point. We should raid Constantinople in a different way. Let us consider Constantios VII's court. Now I want to find someone in particular. I wish to find his patriarch. His patriarch has a few ducats too many. I feel it's really weighing him down. Patriarch shouldn't be so invested in such earthly matters. Cynical, stubborn, greedy, rapacious atheist. I have a feeling he'd do a lot better in my court. So, wait, no, I don't want fabricated hook. No, wrong one. I want to abduct the bow. Ooh, it's unlikely that would work. I could hook him into my court. But then he hates me, he probably wouldn't go into my prison, but I could give it a go. I'm thinking we will fabricate that hook then. I have a potentially cunning plan. Hopefully my dread is still sky high. It is, and if it needs to be higher, I can go and murder somebody. Does the estimate have agents in it? Not potentially bribed ones. Oh god, my son and heir was taken prisoner. That's not good. How and why? Oh right, you lost your... or you're losing badly in something? Or no? Wrong heir. Ooh. Taken prisoner in a liberty war. Don't you dare. I got all my hopes in Sihoa there. I guess that's the danger of landing your children, but I land him so he can start building up some prestige. And some money wouldn't go amiss. Empty council position. Oh, right, that was where my son was. Now he's not there anymore. I have faith he'll make it out soon enough. Continuing to sway this guy who hated me. Don't remember him having so much land. He's doing alright, though. Exotic carpet. Again, I think I'd rather have that myself. I want that prestige. Right, let's get diplomatic. Let's start making some friends. Which is not so... Wait, what's firm hand? Prestige per dread. Oh, about those friends. I am pretty dreadful. That would double my prestige gain. That'd be quite nice. So you're going for diplomatic, Jake. In a way I am. Right, let's take that. And let's consider who we want to befriend, because it's high time we made some friends. Get rid of that. Now I hear that if you befriend your councillors, they do a better job. So let's find somebody who's probably going to live for a wee while. Which is none of these people. I guess I could befriend my own daughter. But you're not really that good, are you? Wow, it's unlikely? That is surprising. Let's give it a go anyway, though. Getting that hook, doing the murdering, and we got Heir converted, which feels good. I really hope that you die and your holdings get spread out. You have 2 sons, but it's not like I can modify your contract and force partition on you. Is there a way to see on succession for somebody else? Not seeing it, but I'd really like to know what happens when this gay kicks the bucket. Explains why he's only had 2 kids. It's just a phase, says Cookie. It's a phase that's going to go all the way to the end game for him, I think. You click the title to see the succession. I'm sure I've asked this before, but I'm sure I've gotten it wrong as well. Here's the county. Check the title, line of succession. Will be inherited due to Confederate partition male preference. Okay, so how will it get divided? That's what I want to know. Well, I'm looking at specifically that county, right? So if this one has tarmac next in line, this one might have somebody else. No, it also has tarmac. This one then? It's all tarmac. It's all nout but tarmac. That county. That county. Okay, no, that one's not tarmac. That one's Bezbek. Alright, so at least that one will split off. Unfortunately, you're not somebody new that I can convert because your children converted with you. Still, it's good to see it split up a bit. Maybe more people that can do more converting for me. Right, we just about got that murder going, and then it's Moldavia's turn to be invaded horribly. Because they are going to have no allies. As for me, I should have a slightly stronger military, but part of me actually thinks maybe I should have increased the amount of men-at-arms I have for this war, because we're fairly even. Well, no, they've actually gone down in strength. Aha! Take advantage of that, then. Jake, is having no steward part of your strategy? Hold on whilst I kill this sucker. In a way, I want my son to be set free from his prison cell, and then I'll put him back in. Currently, if I put someone else in, they would get angry with me when I kick them out. Well, maybe I could look at somebody who's old and gonna die anyway, like this bugger. On you go, better somebody than nobody, I guess. I don't want to promote culture. Collecting taxes doesn't give a whole lot. I am strongly considering increasing development. We struggle on the development front. And hey, it would only take 4 years. Maybe get my capital up to 5, which I think is needed for settling. Where is it? Adopt feudal ways. Development here needs to be equal or greater to 5. Right. All tribal innovations are needed. That's rough. I might be better off seeking a liege, but then again, I need the holy sites first before I even think about that. Does Moldavia have 2 marriages with white horse people? Let's hope not. Oh, dang. Wait, no, he's a very dead man, right? There we go. Look at poor friendless Moldavia. I think you need to go and give me that duchy right about now. Their allies' military strength. Again, it keeps counting their internal allies. High Chiefdom is not going to help you out here. Just appoint some lowborn nobody to fill the space, pissing off people no one cares, won't hurt you. There is that. There is that indeed. Right. I want this. I want that holy site. I shouldn't get a holy ward for having a one of those kind of holy sites. Don't think there's much overlap with Christian holy sites. Oh, this is quite nice. I can just click on the different religions and see them there. So the Christians all share the same ones. Or do they? No, the Orthodox have different ones. And you're over there. We don't share holy sites with the dreaded Norse. Okay, sweet. We've got our own holy site, so nobody will, assumedly, holy war us for them. So I should be able to get the first of the 3 that I need here and now. Tsao tsao. Alright, well, let's just pull the trigger and make it happen. I want that duchy. Then I'll be able to border my good border my good ally in Khazaria. I guess I'll just get straight to work sieging down what I'm claiming here. Doesn't take long to assemble the sizable army and get to work. If he wants to siege something down, that's his problem. Ah, right, still fabricating that hook. What else could I be spending my time doing nefariously? Italy, would you happen to have a troublesome archbishop? Not as loaded as I'd like. How about you, Bulgaria? The money is out there, you just gotta find a way to make it. Do they not have an archbishop? Right. Well, it wouldn't be archbishop, it would be patriarch. There we are. Poor as sin. That's the thing, at this stage in the game, I don't think there's tons of money flying around. And I'm not sure if it works the same way for the likes of the Abbasids. Does anybody look better dressed than the rest of them? Oh, I spotted some poor blinded bugger there. He looks well dressed, but not in a religious sense. Nope, no idea. Wouldn't claim to know. I think I might have to make a mod that filters people by money. East Francia. Surely you have a loaded archbishop. Might not work, but I want to give these things a go. Relatively, how would you like to join me? I wouldn't mind. I could give it a little go, right? Lustful, impatient, ambitious. He's only 37 years old as well. The leader of Abbasids is the religious leader. Got you. Right, I think I'll have a go at this. Which is more, I will see if anybody wants to join me. Like you. You can be convinced. Oh, for way more money than it's worth, though. How about this lowly mayor? Ah, far too much cost. It'd be nice if it showed the amount that they want in this listing, so you don't have to keep clicking on each of them. But I could make an endless list of the it would be nice things. I won't, but I could. We'll give it a go. It's a shot in the dark. Worst case scenario, we get caught trying to kidnap people in realms that we don't care about. Please don't burn Borlad too hard. It's not too far from where I live, says Plantavor. Well, we just want to have it. Lovely holy site that it is. Oh, is there anything special about it holy site related? Also, I'm not seeing the map in my head. Is this modern day Moldavia or Romania? My heart says Romania. I get the feeling Moldavia is more narrow than that. Okay, a terrible misunderstanding. I was hoping to surprise Kaladin with a great feast in her honor. She decided to withdraw her attendance at the last possible moment. She thought my surprise was a plot to assassinate her. Oh dear. Let her think what she wants. You know, I wouldn't mind having a bit of extra dread going. We lose progress, but, you know, that's just another opportunity for it to work. It's good to have a family that can look out for themselves that way. Kaladin's callous, but not paranoid. In fact, they're forgiving. How cute. But it is wrong in this case. Confrontation. This is all very flattering. I'm not sure what your intentions are. And while you're always around, could you please leave me alone? I will back off for a while. Because I have the schemer trait, I can do this to gain... Well, I gain prestige for backing off. Unwanted friendliness. No, it's... I'll give it a go. Just trying to befriend my daughter here. Is she at a difficult age or something? She's 30 bloody 2. And she's pumped out plenty of kids. Jings, I don't know what her problem is. Early onset of menopause, no doubt. Oh, jeez. Again, those orthodox populists are at my throat. Oh, that's a problem. Tell you what else is a problem. My son is still in prison. I could change his contract. That's not really what I'm looking for. Hopefully you finish off that war at some point. Bridging gaps. I've been searching and searching. Kaladin and I have absolutely nothing in common without a common ground. How do I even begin to build a friendship? I will redouble my efforts because my stress is tiny. So let's give it a go. Can't I recruit people to help me with my friendship? I'm gonna hook on you. Again, it would be so good to invite you in, but there's a risk involved here. You know, the payoff is actually pretty good if this works, but if it doesn't work, I'm very much out of pocket. You had a ton of success chance to it. I don't like the risk. I'd rather take the 1 in 3 shot for nothing. We're schemed for a reason. Twice schemed, even. Right. Oh, it's the bloomin' orthodoxies again. Rally the troops and perhaps call in Khazaria. You're attacking somebody else. Surely you have some troops to spare, my friend. You know what? I actually somewhat doubt he's going to come to my aid. And these stacks are tiny. I could wipe them up myself. But if it's a defensive war, why would you ever not call your allies in? Yeah, he'd love to join in too. Ah, good to have my friend on board. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Get this siege done, liberate the mountainous or hilly places first. Seems like a good way to start. These guys are scared out there bejesus. Oh, there's the leader as well. I might be able to trap him, and then that's done and dusted. My hook on some guy expired. I feel like you're a guy that I recruited. Seems likely. Siege 1. See, no harm done. Didn't even abduct anybody. Although we're working on that. I really feel like I should be spending this prestige on building up my men-at-arms, but God, they are expensive to keep active. More pikes, perhaps. I don't have a whole lot of those. I'm still not super clear about the men-at-arms, which are best, which are trash. There must be the true meta going on somewhere. Oh, somebody is plotting to kill my champion, Dragos. But he's an unlanded nobody, who really cares? I wonder, maybe it's your rival, Borrel. But frankly, Borrel is the higher prowess individual. And they actually... Oh, they're friends with Duke Pius. Well, I think I know which side I'm backing. We're not stopping any villains. Depends on the buildings you build, which man at arms are best. Yeah, true, but I'm not building a lot of buildings because we've just got tribal nonsense. Alright, let's see if we can't cap this guy. He's brave, so higher likelihood of dying. I don't know if that translates to chance of being caught. Well, how about that? Gotcha, ease. Oh, so be it. I gotta say, these kinds of revolts are great for picking up new marshals and new knights. 24. You're even better than this old coot, and you're considerably younger. You are orthodox though, and because you're zealous, I'm not going to be able to convince you to change your ways on that. Yeah, you would never take that. However, with a weak hook, if I land you, I can force you to change your ways, although I don't know if that works on zealous or not. It is an option, isn't it? Can a hook convince somebody who's already zealous? Yeah, his prowess is pretty garbage, isn't it? Okay, well, I'll take that. I'll get the hook. I don't really have land to dish out for the guy, though. I already gave out Heir. Ah, well, that's not entirely true. I got both of these provinces, and I've been neglecting this one. This will make me a little weaker. Ah, my friend. Easing off that stress I've built up trying to make a new friend. Okay. Don't let me down. Wait, did he actually see to his release yet? Or is he still in my prison? Still in my prison, knockers. Now. Maybe I should do this before I land. No, that's not right. Oh, wait. He would not accept this. I don't understand. Maybe I should land him first, or is this just going to cause me a lot of trouble? Sway him, Jake. He hates you. I know he hates you. But from my experience, the hook is a free way to change it. Oh, I don't know though. This could backfire tremendously. Zealous people do not change their fate. Okay, well, sounds like he won't be doing that for me then. Better not take the risk, especially for someone who's just 24 martial. I think the minus 100 and yeah, but it's given me an event which forces not an event, an event option that allows me to sway it. Still, I should give this one out to some old coot that's going to die. Do we have any extremely advanced age orthodoxies again? Radu! Right, you. Can I get you married to another toddler? No, we just don't have toddlers running around to dish out to old coots like Radu. Why don't you want to land him? Because I'm trying to get rid of orthodoxy, not have it prosper in my lands. I'm trying to fabricate a hook on you. Did I fail or something? I must have missed that. Oh, I see. There it is. It showed up. I clicked it away, but it failed. Okay. Still do want to give this away. Wait, maybe one of the people I have available who are Orthodox are also celibate or something to that effect. Or otherwise infertile. Can I make eunuchs out of any of my prisoners? Male prisoners, that is. No, can only torture them. Damn, why can't I snip off their bits? Would certainly be useful for me. And chaste is not a good enough guarantee that they wouldn't end up breeding some more. Because you're not Greek. Yeah, go figure. Okay, maybe sort by age then, see if we have any really ancient Orthodox. No, the oldest we've got is this old coot. And he's lustful, so not happening. Alright, I'm sure the opportunity will come about to convert this, but it's not coming to me right now. And again. And again. I could just give it to Radu. Although he hates me, he's not zealous at least. Wait, instead of looking at age, I should look at health. Is anybody ailing? Yeah, Radu's ailing. So with a bit of luck, he won't be able to have any kids. And even if he does, they'll be the right religion. So before anything else, oh no, I need a thing to get a hook on him. Right, we'll free up one of these once we're done. Get that hook and get working on it. That also ended all of this, so I can go and fight against you some more. It would be quite nice if I just strolled straight into your capital and captured you. Since you're not leading your armies, that would be a nice outcome for me, so we'll give it a go. Oh. Jake, these lands have been Orthodox since times Apostle Andrew brought Christianity into the place. Good luck changing the beliefs. Thank you. Good luck is on my side. I swear we've converted a few more than before. Man, this used to have so much orthodoxy, but we are turning it all around. Soon this will be done, and with a bit of luck, yeah, hey, I think Torda got converted. Excellent. Keep up the hard work. Isn't it meant to be keep up the good work? Yes. Alright, well, they're weaker than we are, so we should have every advantage we need strolling in. I think I had a 90% chance and still failed. Well, 10% isn't untoward. That's the thing about having a high luck stat. It just makes the unlikely more likely to happen. Doesn't mean only good things happen to you. Oh, somebody decided on mercs. Yeah. Oh god, someone decided on a lot of mercs. Those two could get together and give me a particularly rough time. Maybe that's because they had a peasant revolt, but if you two get together, you're going to come and smash me here. Perhaps others can play at this murky game. I'm not looking for a prolonged war here. Varagan host hired by Moldavia? Yep. And the first army of Yassi. Dang. Jake, they said it was you who pushed for the elephants hard in development of Dharma. Don't know why, but I found it very funny. Absolutely. I think it was something like, it's in the key art. Why don't we have it in the game? It must be in the game. And then, well, it was in the game. Right, I was losing my head here. I am outmerked here. I need to at least bring in a bit of reinforcement so I'm not outnumbered by 1,000 here. Hiruls. We're fighting in hills here. Well, pikes are good for that. Holy warrior, now we're fighting our own here. Ah, there's good. I don't use heavy infantry enough, and I could now. Fairly expensive, but fairly poorly led as well. But getting some pikes and some swords into these hills seems like a good idea. Let's just make sure that we have this rally point moved a touch. Is that another Orthodox faction created against me? Why am I not surprised? Very well, let's get the Morava Bend, even though I do not want to spend this kind of money. Just so we can make sure that this war is ours to win. Much better commander. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, you want to take that fight? Granted, the odds are maybe a little in your favor with that hill there. But that's good, I dissuaded them from what would almost certainly be their victory. Jake, is it part of the run to also get your dukes be witches? My court needs to be full of witches. I don't know if I can force others to be witches, but it's a little out of the field until we're able to reform our religion to not have it as a criminal offense. Unfortunately, my massive friend Khazaria has decided to secure one of the holy sites, but we can go up for the others. I only need 3 in order to change the religion, then I'll probably just let those lands go. I don't plan on holding on to them myself. Oh, my soulmate, my queen. It cannot be possible, yet here I am, my heart beating on whilst yours has gone quiet. My treasure died of natural causes. A wise woman. Not wise enough to evade death, it seems. At least the memories remain. I'm getting stressed out over that. Quite a bit, in fact. I know what would chill me out. A lovely new wife. Why don't we find somebody? I could go for somebody extremely skilled, or I could go for somebody with inheritable traits. Like Fasund. I don't want to marry down, but I guess it doesn't really matter too much with my prestige being where it is. What you need is more sons. I've already got 3 of them. Not really sure we need more, even though the succession is fairly safe at this point. Find a witch. Not sure we can. What do I need help with? Right, if my diplomacy were better, that would be nice. So maybe I could find somebody. Ignore the inheritable traits part. Just find the... Ooh, I don't want to marry someone obscure. Obscure is a bit of a hit on that. Wish I wouldn't reset this every time. Makes me forget what I'm even looking for. Up. There's a lot of obscure out there, which isn't very good for us. This feeling fine Finnish woman, actually. See, at this point I'm just thinking who can help me out the most, and she would help me with all of my skills quite a bit. I guess I'm not really looking for more children at this point, but... I think that'll be alright. Hopefully at 55 she doesn't decide to pop her clogs just yet. And she is merely misguided. Let's bring her in. Maybe the wedding can pay off the loss of prestige here. Actually, how do I get the event again, if you can even get it again? The marriage event where I can extort money or prestige from my people? Well, it's not happening. It's not happening now. Right, assist me. You assist me in great ways. 4 and 2 and 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Or I could have you massively help my diplomacy. I kind of like that massive diplomacy boost. Holy moly. And that should make it quite a bit easier to befriend my own daughter. Does make abducting you a little harder, but that'll do. I'm a schemer after all. Maybe I should befriend my own spouse at some point then. I can consider it. Right, let's get this. With a bit of luck we end the war there and then, but I wouldn't count on it. Being raided. Yeah, well, that happens as long as they don't raid my capital. Oh ho! Well, we almost won. We managed to capture the Heir. They're 59 though, so we better march on and win this war fast. Really don't like being raided, especially if it could be taking over my own children. Enjoyable evening with my, hopefully, friend, daughter, Vidunia. Oh, she is my friend. Oh, right, we actually became friends. That's really cute. Now, my question is, how does that help here? Ah, right, we see the value now. Plus 0.44 from being a friend. Interesting. A pleasant woman. Any other young people here who want to be our friends? Not really. But I'm glad we learnt that. Friend does help, and it's not insignificant. Do I really want to go and kick your... Well, I don't want you to de-siege this, if anything else. Marriage event only occurs in the first marriage, I think. It's funny, I could have sworn it happens multiple times. But there are many things I could have sworn. Right, abduct, bewinged messengers. My scheme moves closer to fruition. This again. 70% chance to get more success. Well, my success is a little nyeh right now. So we'll give it a go. Yeah, there we go. Reached. Reached good and proper. At this point, I wonder if it would be better just to occupy another province, especially if it's low in fort level. Sadly, none of these are particularly low in fort level. But if they're not actively sieging anything up, maybe I should just go for this. Marriage between da-da-da. Okay, that just secures our alliance. And there's the prisoner. We don't want them to die. Try and wrap up the war. Get our duchy. Abduction underway. Not a decent... Well, a good chance, but it could work against me. We'll give it a go. Oh, wow. Before Vitumir knew what was happening, we had him. He's finally in my hands. Hope he likes his new quarters. Well, that's very unfortunate for him. Now... He does not appear to be terrified of me, which is a shame, probably because he's all bold and that. Now, this might not work for me, worth remembering that. But I need to get a hook and release him. Converting him is actually probably going to work out to me as well, because he's not going to see me as evil anymore, but we're going to have him in my court, so let's negotiate his release like so. Make sure he remains unlanded. Oh, right, no, he certainly hates me, but now he's intimidated. So now I want to imprison him once again. Oh, that's bad. It likely won't succeed. Personality and his own intrigues working against me. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Right, how can I get him then? I could abduct him again, but if he's not in my court, then it won't work. And I can't abduct him again for a while. Dang, best thing I could do is try and get that 11% chance. Pump up your intrigue. That would help a bit. But his own intrigue is working against me. Sway him to increase the chance. I don't know, he really hates me. Abducted, converted, forcibly recruited, demanded hook, murderer. It's all pretty bad. Yeah, I can do spouse focus, right? She can get us another 7 to bring us up to 18%. That's still not very good, though. Yeah, that personality of his, the fact that he's bold. And what's giving him bold anyway? Probably the ambitious thing. Don't know how I could make this go up a bit better. I mean, I could send him a gift to try and help out. Oh, I could also try to befriend. Oh, didn't consider that. I could do horrible things to my friends. Huh. Oh, now we've just gotten even deeper into this strategy. Interesting. Anyway, let's try. If it fails, it fails. We'll take an 18% chance at throwing him into prison. If it doesn't, he runs away and it was all for Connaught.